Coming to you live from the Lee Health Sports Complex in Fort Myers, Florida. It's Game 3 of a 6-game series between your mighty Mussels and the Tampa Tarpons of the New York Yankees organization. 1-2 pitch on the way home. Called strike 3 by Malik Coleman, and it's challenged. It might be a little bit late. We'll see if he grants the challenge for Lovich. And he does not. He was a tad late to tap the helmet there, and it's strikeout number 1. An inning and a third. The Mussels have not gotten length from their starters yet in this series. Swing and a miss on the cutter. And Bonamalo Jr. is down on strikes. It's 2 strikeouts for Jonathan Stevens.
Right now here for the Mussels, it's in the middle of a hurricane.
Eric Genther, the batter. Runner takes off. Pitch taken for a strike. Doherty's throw down to second base is on target and in time. He catches Montero, who never went into a slide, and he's tagged out by Herrera. Pitch to him, serve the other way, and just out of the reach of Grudzelanek. It's an opposite field base hit for Jacob McCombs. He's 2 for his last 2, and the Mussels have the first 2 aboard here in this one. Now 1-2. Curveball called strike 3. It's strikeout number 3 for Jonathan Stevens. Picks up on that, so it's now 1-2 on the board. There's a swing and a miss. And down on strikes is Tejeda. It's punch out number 4. And back-to-back strikeouts for Jonathan Stevens. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss by Arias. The beer batter is down on strikes. That is 5 strikeouts for Jonathan Stevens. He strikes out the side in the second, but the BABIP remains at 1,000 for the Tarpons. 1 run on 2 hits, 2 more Mussel errors in the inning. 3-1 pitch on the way. Up and in. Hits Carr on the elbow guard. He'll reach on the hit by pitch. 4 pitches missing for Rodriguez in that plate appearance. 3 of them weren't even close, and Carr's got his hands on his knees right now. Are categorized as up and in and not really close to the strike zone. Outside for ball 4, it's a walk to Doherty. 30 walks to 28 strikeouts. He had a .381 on base percentage, which is respectable. He takes ball 4 here. They throw down to second. Not sure why. That'll load the bases. Everybody moves up. Payoff pitch on the way from Rodriguez. Upstairs with the curveball. It's a bases-loaded walk for Tanner Schobel. And that is 4 straight reaching without a ball put in play. It brings home Peyton Carr. And it's 5-2 Tarpons. 0-2 pitch on the way to McCombs. Softly hit right side, backhanded, and the throw to second is in time to get one of the lead runners. A run comes in to score. It's 5-3. It is an RBI for McCombs. Out at second base is Schobel. And it's first and third for the Mussels with 2 away. 0-2 pitch. Jimenez hammers it to right field. Genther back at the track at the wall. He leaps, and he can't make the catch. It's off the wall. In from third is Herrera. McCombs on his way from first. All the way to third goes Jimenez. It's a 2-run triple as he's in safely. And it's a 1-run game. It's 5-4 as the Mussels continue to charge back into this one. To allow runners to advance, and 6 free passes from Tarpon pitching, and hence we're all tied up despite the hit total being lopsided. Called a strike, but challenged here by Beltre. It'll run the count full if it stands, although pitch is likely inside here against Eduardo. Was already taking the shin guards off. He's confident in this call. Look here on our T-Mobile ABS zone. First challenge of the day, and it'll be won by the Mussels as Beltre works walk number 6 against Rodriguez.
Acuna, maybe the pitcher's getting a little better scouting report on him and what his game looks like at the plate, but there you go. There's a balk that'll send Eduardo Beltre to second.
1-2 pitch on the way. Acuna traps it back up the middle, out of the reach of Rodriguez. Runner advances to third. The throw goes to first, and they barely beat Acuna by a step. Tejeda slings it over, and Beltre go-ahead runs 90 feet away now with 2 outs. Make any threes lately? 0-2 pitch, flared down the right field line, sinking in front of Genther, and it drops. RBI single for Ian Doherty, and the Mussels have stormed all the way back as they have their first lead of the night. It's 6-5 Fort Myers.
1-2 pitch on the way to Schobel, who sends it into shallow right field. Tejeda, the second baseman, races back, calls off, and drops the ball. Schobel will slide head first safely. And that pendulum continues to swing. That's an error on Tejeda. Shoulders closed off for the right-hander Herman. Sends home the 1-2 on the ground right side. Lovich down to a knee, underhand flip to Herman covering the bag, and he beats McCombs to that bag in a foot race. A productive first out, though, for Jacob McCombs. 1-3 as Schobel advances. Tough spot, 3-1, that one nowhere close. Jimenez will take the walk this time. Not like slow pitch softball where you can decide to. Now was standing there with just one out. Have to push a run across, trailing by 2. DeMauri Pena, the right side, gloved by Tejeda, the second baseman. Throw goes past Lovich, scoring is Schobel. Jimenez to third. And there you go, the Mussels within a run once more on the throwing error from Emmanuel Tejeda.
It might just go down as a straight infield single there for Pena. It was going to be bang-bang at first. Tejeda had to go a good ways to get to this ball and has to make the off-balance throw towards first. And Pena certainly doesn't have it beat out, but at the same rate, that's the above-average effort needed for the put-out there. Unable to do so.
Beltre into right field, and this game is tied again. Jimenez scores. DeMauri Pena to third. The headfirst slide throw is late. Runners at the corners. Eduardo Beltre makes it 8-8 in the bottom of the fourth, and back and forth we continue to go. Inning for the Mussels pitching staff is a small miracle. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Bonamolo Jr. waves at the slider low and away from Xavier Kohlhasser. Right-hander beginning to warm in the Mussel pen. Payoff pitch from Kohlhasser. Called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Xavier Kohlhasser. He throws Willie Montero the chair. Kohlhasser's 1-2 pitch. Looked at, called strike 3. Genther frozen on the curveball over the outside edge of the plate. And Xavier Kohlhasser strikes out the side in the fifth.
Still a tough trade-off there.
Jackson Lovich, first pitch swing, gloved by Yilber Herrera. He'll throw to the plate. The tag applied, and Doherty tags out the base runner at home. Tejeda gunned down on a slick fielding play from Yilber Herrera to cut down a run. And there's 2 outs in the 6th.
And that is how you pick up your teammate defensively. We haven't really seen Herrera with a chance defensively to show off what he can do with the glove.
To the third baseman, Lovich takes off. That one pulled on the left side again. Backhanded for Herrera, long throw over. Scooped out by Jimenez. Yilber Herrera, have yourself an inning, young man. The Mussels shortstop flashes the leather and helps out Tyler Stasiowski to escape a couple of jams there. 2 runs do come across for the Tampa Tarpons. You see there, nice handsy pick from Jimenez on the backside. Each out of the stretch. Jimenez through the right side into right field. Enrique Jimenez has been on 4 times tonight. 2 walks and now 2 hits. Jimenez the runner at first with 2 down. Mussels trail at 10-8. Each's 3-1 pitch, elevated, frustrated with himself. And there's 2 on with 2 out for Brian Acuna. Big lead for Jimenez the runner at second. Each offers the 1-1, looped into left field. Running on contact is Jimenez down in front of Hans Montero. The throw comes in from left field up the line. And Brian Acuna makes it a 1-run game once again. His RBI single plates Enrique Jimenez, and it is 10-9 Tampa. The carousel continues to go round and round. RBI, a walk and a run scored. First pitch from Veach, hit to the left side, backhanded and past Arias into left field. Beltre rounding third. The throw in from Montero is high and offline. The relay throw goes back to second. Doherty tagged out, but the ball game is tied at 10. Ian Doherty, an RBI single. Heads up play from Chris Veach on the backup to
Herman, 2 unearned runs in his lone inning. Ground ball on the left side, backhanded by Herrera. Throw across on 1 hop, and the tag applied by Jimenez as they're able to get Montero for out number 2. That's 5 in a row retired by Stasiowski. Another look at it here, another great play for Yilber Herrera, who slings it across, and the pick by Jimenez, who's just able to get the leg there of Montero. Payoff pitch from Stasiowski is rocked into right field. Beltre and McCombs into the gap. Beltre at the track. He makes a leaping catch against the wall to retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Stasiowski. ERA on the season now sits at 5 for the right-hander. Payoff home. Herrera takes it. It's challenged by Veach. Right now it's ball 4. Then Trent Baker an inning and a third. Runner goes, pitch goes all the way to the backstop. It's mishandled by Rivera. It'll be a stolen base for Herrera. 7 of them have come with the win surge. He had one when he was rehabbing with the Mussels. There's a ball bounced in, no play for Rivera. Wild pitch will put the go-ahead run 90 feet away. In total, a 12.75 earned run average. A dozen innings. He has 20 strikeouts and a ground ball to first. Diving stop by Lovich, who can't glove it safely. And safe at first with an infield single is Jacob McCombs. But no advance from third by Herrera, even as the ball squirted out of the first baseman's glove. He didn't go in and try to score. Lone appearance for Tampa so far. Runner goes from first, up and in out of the mid of Rivera on his way home. Herrera, and he's in safely. Mussels retake the lead. It's 11-10 Fort Myers on a wild pitch or a pass ball. Either way, the Mussels are back in front for the second time tonight. A 3 RBI night as well for the 9-hitter. Swing and a miss by Tejeda. He's down on strikes, and it's the first strikeout for Francisco. 4 straight strikes, including the foul in there. Runner goes. Pitch is a broken bat back to Francisco. He gloves it and throws to second, and the Mussels get a little luck going their way. Francisco fired up as he heads over towards the first base dugout, or the third base dugout. A little too fired up, maybe. 1-6 on the double play. Swing and a miss. Gretel Lazanik down on strikes. It's the second strikeout for Brent Francisco. Francisco fires the 0-2 home, and it's swung on and missed by Montero. 2 strikeouts for Brent Francisco in the 9th. He works around the leadoff walk. And a grunt from Francisco as he gets a strikeout to get Genther. That's 4 strikeouts for Brent Francisco. And a backwards K to start the 10th.
And that is a fastball right down Daniels Parkway.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts for Francisco. He's got 3 in a row. And there are 2 down in the 10th. The 1-2 pitch. Francisco punches out the side in the 10th. 4 straight strikeouts for Brent Francisco. That's 5 out of the last 6 batters faced for him. Willie Montero never moved off of second base. Brent Francisco had himself his best game of the season, and he's got a chance to pick up the win if the Mussels can go ahead and drive in that auto runner when we come back for the bottom of the 10th. Look at that emotion from Doherty and Francisco. 1-0 pitch. DeMaury ropes it into left center field. Hitting the bag at third is Smith. He's going to score, and the Mussels' losing streak comes to an end. DeMaury Pena walks it off, and the Mussels defeat the Tarpons by a final of 12-11. Walk-off number 7 of the season. It ends the 14-game losing streak for the Fort Myers Mighty Mussels. And they are back in the win column in a back-and-forth game. They had to battle for 3 hours and 30 minutes to secure this win and end that 14-game skid. They fought, they clawed, they trailed 3-0 going into the bottom of the first, and they come away with the win on the walk-off double from DeMaury Pena.